Hello everybody, I'm your brother 9, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Fire.
Wait, hold up. Alright. I know. It's been 6 years since the last episode. I can't just roll right into things with no explanation. So let's get one of those right here. So, you may remember that I stopped FireRed because I lost all the files. I lost all my save files, I lost all the video files, everything, all gone. And I could not recover them at the time. I have since recovered the files, so I can now finish the series, so I'm going to try and do that. I'm going to try and finish FireRed. I'm going to take my time with it, so it won't be like one episode a day like I used to. I've got a real big boy job now, so I only got a little bit of time to do this, but I'm going to do it. So right now we've got episode 37. This was recorded 6 years ago. It's got a couple, points like this where I'm talking over it in current day 2023 Dallas. Episode 38 is basically the same thing. I had already recorded a bunch of stuff 6 years ago, but there's going to be bits of it that are from the current year. Episode 39 and onwards, those will be the first episodes I have recorded in 6 years. So everything from there on will be fresh, new, mature. It's going to be great. As for Beyond FireRed, I don't know. All I know right now is I can finish the series, so I'm going to try to do it. And hopefully you're along for the ride and you have a good time. So let's get back into it. Come on. Back to 6 years ago. Oh, God.
Alright, in the last episode, we came through Route 22. I did not or Route 21, sorry. And I just realized I did not fight those trainers yet. But I will. Don't worry, I'll go back and fight them sometime. But that's okay, because we're actually pretty well leveled for where we currently are in the game. And we know that because we went to the 8th gym. That's right, the Viridian gym that we saw at the beginning of the game was the last gym. And we fought Giovanni himself. He was the gym leader. Crazy! And we got ourselves our 8th badge. And now we have all 8 badges that you can get in the game. Look at them. So shiny, so wonderful. So now, if we want, we can go take on the Indigo League, which we're kind of gonna start heading that way. We have some things to take care of before we officially do everything there, but we are going to start heading that way for now. So, I see no reason why we can't start heading off onto Route 22 as I'm talking right here, because that is a great thing to do. What? Dallas? What a surprise to see you here. I feel like I've seen this before. I wonder when. So you're going to the Pokemon League. You collected all the badges too. That's cool. Hey, he said it's cool. Then I'll whip you, Dallas, as a warm-up for the Pokemon League. Come on! That's right. Rival Gary would like to battle for the 7th time. He's got a full team of 6 ready to go. His first Pokemon is Pidgeot, level 47, which is pretty high. It's got the ability Keen Eye. It's got moves Wing Attack, Feather Duster, Feather Dance, not Feather Duster. It's got a Feather Duster, Wing Attack, Quick Attack, and Gust. It's not too great of a Pokemon now that it especially doesn't have any kind of Double Team and Sand Attack or any of that nonsense. Yo, we got a nice burn in there. And since we have his attack, it's definitely not going to be doing that much. I also realized that the way I said the ability, Keen Eye, it sounds like Keen Eye from, what is that? Is that from Brother Bear? I think that's like the main character's name is Keen Eye, right? That's a good movie. I like that. And anyways, besides from a wonderful movie about brotherly love and everything, we are taking down a Pidgeot here with all sorts of greatness, and we're going to get that nice level 45. I think we only have one Pokemon that's not 45 or above, because I'm pretty sure James Pond is 46, which is fantastic. His second Pokemon is Rhyhorn, level 45. It's got the ability Lightning Rod, moves are Rock Blast, Takedown, Fury Attack, and Horn Drill. I don't remember if this Pokemon was here last time we fought him. I actually don't know. It might be a new Pokemon. However, you can see that we are in a bit of a sticky situation. Rock Blast can be super strong, but you'll also notice, like I talked about last time, Bite is a critical hit too. It doesn't show that off as well as I wanted to, but Bite, as I was saying last episode, is really good against Rhyhorn because it's a special type move. So we did all sorts of damage with it, which was wonderful. But we also got that crit, so I'm perfectly down. His third Pokemon is Gyarados, level 45. It's got the ability Intimidate. It's got the moves Rain Dance, Twister, Hydro Pump, and Leer. This Pokemon is only here if you have chosen Bulbasaur or Squirtle as your starter Pokemon. If you chose, was it Charmander? I believe there is a different Pokemon, because as you remember, he's had these kind of Pokemon the entire time. But we'll get to all of the Pokemon once we get all of them shown. I think we're going to switch. I think Tommy might be our best choice against this big ol' Gyarados here. I think that's what I'm gonna go for, yeah. We'll take a nice Hydro Pump. Maybe? Yeah, that was real good. Now we're going all in. I was gonna try and get our defense down. Well, isn't that cute? Well, I'm hoping this body slam is gonna do more damage. Maybe? Yo, we got the paralysis. Okay. Well, that's not exactly, I mean, it's what I wanted, because the paralysis is fantastic, but I was hoping that we could do more damage with one hit. But apparently this Gyarados has a bit of some defense on its side, which is okay. It's allowed to have that. But is now taken down, which is wonderful and fantastic. Now for your fourth Pokemon, we have Growlithe. Yes, it's still not an Arcanine. It does have Intimidate as its ability. It is level 45. Its moves are Flame Wheel, Takedown, Leer, and Agility. It's kind of the run of his team right now, honestly. It's got Leer and Agility. It's not evolved type Pokemon. It's the run of the team. Now, if you are fighting, if you have a Bulbasaur, he does not have the Growlithe. Instead, the third Pokemon of the three, if you might remember, is Execute. It is level 45. It's got the moves Chlorophyll. It's got the ability Chlorophyll, and it's got the moves Solar Beam, Poison Powder, Sleep Spore. Wow, I can just not say these things. Sleep Powder and Stun Spore. We are not going to see that because we chose Squirtle as our first Pokemon. So we have a different grass-type Pokemon that is replaced with it. However, his fifth Pokemon, which is on all the teams, is Alakazam, level 47. This thing is a beast. It's got the ability Synchronize. It used Disable on me because that's one of its moves, along with Calm Mind, Future Sight, and Psychic. And he just read us like a book. Dang. All right, we're gonna go for a nice... Let's go for a Headbutt. I was gonna say we'd go for a Yawn, but I think we'll be fine just going for a Headbutt. We're not worried about him raising his special attack and special defense. Well, maybe a little bit on the special attack things, because that could be a problem. However, he's not raising defense, and we're attacking all physical attacks right now. And I'm hoping, yo, Tommy, way to come through, my boy. That's what I'm talking about. You deserve yourself a good rest. Now his last Pokemon, if you chose Squirtle, it is Venusaur, level 53 with the ability Overgrow. Its moves are Sweet Scent, Synthesis, Razor Leaf, and Growth. It still has Razor Leaf. That's ridiculous. Now if you chose Bulbasaur, it will be his Charizard, which is level 53 also. It's got the moves Flamethrower, Wing Attack. I don't know what the other moves are. I didn't write them down. Well, it's got two other moves that are probably not even anything fantastic because it's going to use Flamethrower, Wing Attack pretty much all the time. Now, if you chose, what's the last one? Charmander? Yeah, if you chose Charmander, he'll have Blastoise level 53 with the ability Torrent. It's got the moves Rain Dance, Water Gun, Rapid Spin, and Bite. And that Flame Wheel did like nothing. Well, we're in a bit of a sticky situation. I was hoping that we'd do a little more than what we're doing right now. Oh, no, I did write down the moves for Charizard. Sorry about that. Charizard. The four moves are Flamethrower, Wing Attack, Slam, and Scary Face. Those are the last two. There we go. But anyways, it doesn't matter because we took him out with Arcanine after, I think that was three hits, and it helped that we got the burn because that burn was wonderful. But that is it for Mr. Rival Gary. That's right, 7 times. You were just careless. 7 times, you know, whatever. Sure. Keep telling yourself that, Gary. That loosens me up. I'm ready for the Pokemon League. Dallas, you need more practice. But hey, you know that. I'm out here. Smell ya. You know, usually I disagree with Gary. But I'm actually in agreement with his time. We could go in that door and head towards the Pokemon League, but we've got bigger and better things to do before we do that. Most specifically, we've got to fill out our Pokedex, because we only have 76. And we have now gone through pretty much every area in the game, so I am satisfied with saying that we're gonna have to have a long montage of me getting all the Pokemon. That will not be right now. That will actually be, I believe, next episode, because there is one area in the game that we have yet to go to that we can go to right now. There are some areas that we've yet to go to that we can go to yet, but there's only one area that we have yet to go that we currently have the ability to. We've had the ability to go there for quite a long time, actually, and I don't have I don't have a flying Pokemon. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go there, we're gonna go see that last area that we can go to, go see new Pokemon, because there are new Pokemon that we've yet to see there, and then after that we will go catch all the Pokemon that we have yet to get, and then we'll head to the Pokemon League. But for now, we're gonna go to the one place that we have yet to go, which is up here in the top right. This little dot right here, the power plant. That is our current destination. So I will see you guys there. Alright, here in Route 10, we can make our way towards the power plant finally. We could have gone here as soon as we got Surf, but we decided to go off some different ways and do some other things first before that, because I just figured it would be kind of weird to just go all the way out of our way. When we were just making our way around the region at that time, it seemed kind of ridiculous to do so, if I do say so myself. So we're going to be doing it now. And here we are. It's the power plant. I'm pretty sure that dude is a trainer, and you can fight him, but I'm not going to. Now here in the power plant, we have some new Pokemon that we can get. There's also an item, a Max Poshemon. A Max Poshemon. A Max Poshemon, guys. I found it. I found a new Pokemon. It's the Max Poshemon. We are here and we can get 2 new Pokemon other than a third. Actually, no, there are 4 new Pokemon you can get here. One of them is an evolution. But there are 3 new Pokemon that we have to talk about. The first is not Voltorb, it is Magnemite. Magnemite has fantastic special attack, but every other stat is pretty mediocre. It kind of sucks. If you can get a hit in, you'll probably blast that Pokemon away, but you kind of have to survive, and you have to be able to move first, so it's not gonna happen a lot. Hey look, it's Magnemite itself. We'll try and catch this one. It might not go over well. However, because of its ability, one of its 2 abilities, Magnet Pull, which prevents Steel-type Pokemon from switching out, it can find some use in certain situations, especially if you're trying to go against a team that has Skarmory. It can do great, but it's not that fantastic. The most interesting thing, in my opinion, about Magnemite, Magneton, is that after Generation 1, it gained the Steel-type ability, because Steel and Dark were introduced in Generation 2. And I'm pretty sure it's the only Pokemon to gain a type between generations until Generation 6, which is actually pretty cool. And we got one ourselves. It moves while constantly hovering. It just charges Thunder Wave and so on from the units at its side. We're going to call this one, I'm going to call it OOB. I believe it's 2 orange and a black. Yes, that does not stand for oob like from Dragon Ball Z. That is orange, orange, black, which if you know what that is, then hey, good on you. If you don't, I'd be interested if you would go and search that up. Go see if you can find out why I call it orange, orange, black in the first place. Now, there is another Pokemon that we can get here that's actually quite a bit more rare to find, so I don't know if we'll be seeing it. I'm gonna not throw any repels up, and we're gonna do our best to try and find some new Pokemon, but it's very possible that we won't find this other one. And the other one is not a Pokeball, that is actually an Electrode. How rude of you. However, this is good experience, so I will be fighting this one. It is the Pokemon Electabuzz. Electabuzz is actually also a bit of an underwhelming Pokemon. It is, I was gonna say it's pretty fast, but it's more of a bit fast. And the rest of its stats are also just pretty average. And its ability is just static, which, I mean, is cool, but it's just static. And it's just a plain electric type, doesn't have any other types. So yeah, Electabuzz is pretty plain overall. It does have a pretty wide move pool. It can get things like Psychic, which is crazy, but there's nothing too great about it, which is a bit unfortunate because I personally really like its design. But you know, it's not that great. However, it is an exclusive Pokemon. Yo, there's a Pikachu! Nice. And the exclusive Pokemon is one we've yet to talk about. However, the exclusive Pokemon is not a Pokemon you can get here in the Power Plant. I'm only talking about it now because I forgot to talk about it in the place that you actually can get it, because I'm not playing the game that you can get it, because Electabuzz is exclusive to FireRed, and Magmar is exclusive to Leaf Green. Magmar is a Pokemon that you can get on Mount Ember along with Ponyta. That's right, there were 2 Pokemon that you could have gotten Mount Ember. I just did not realize Magmar was one of them because I play Fire Red. Please, who plays Fire Green nowadays? Oh my goodness, there are so many Pokemon. It might just be better for me to throw some repels up because I don't think we're gonna find an Electabuzz. So I think I'm gonna throw some repels up. Now, back to what we were talking about, Magmar. Magmar is slightly better than its counterpart, Electabuzz. Its stats are about middle of the road as well. They're a little better, I would say, than Electabuzz is. And its ability isn't too great either. It's pretty much just like Static, but instead of paralyzing, it burns the Pokemon, which is pretty good. But it's also good for hatching Pokemon, which is fantastic. So, you know, that could be your thing. But it could be possible that you didn't find another fire Pokemon in the game, like a Charizard, or you're playing Leaf Green, because you should be playing Leaf Green if you're getting a Magmar. So you don't get Arcanine, so really your other choice is Ninetales, who's not that great of a Fire-type Pokemon, or you have, like, Rapidash and Magmar. Now, Rapidash is probably a better Pokemon to choose, but maybe you don't want to use Rapidash, or maybe Rapidash just isn't, its stats don't suit you for the Fire-type that you want. So you go with Magmar. It might be for you, but most of the time, there are better Fire-type options. And there are better Electric-type options than Electabuzz, too. So, you know, that's just kind of how it goes these days. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we're pretty much through most of the... yes, we are. Because back here, that's right, what do you know? There's a 3rd legendary Pokemon. And it'd probably be a good idea for you to save before fighting it. So I'm going to prepare myself real quick, make sure all my ducks are in a row, and then we're gonna fight Zapdos. Alright, it's time. Wild Zapdos appeared. Oh man, here we go. It's the final one. It's our final legendary bird, and hands down, it is the best of the 3 in terms of battling ability. All of its stats are well-rounded, but it has extreme special attack, just like Magneton did. And it has good speed to back it up, to make Zapdos just like a fantastic special sweeper. And also choose to be a bit more defensive with moves like Rest and Sleep Talk, which can make it also just do a bunch of damage while you're at it as well. I mean, why not, right? Or if you want, you can have it use like Baton Pass to be one of the most offensive support baton passers in the entire game, because it's got 125 special attack. That's ridiculous. Zapdos has a ton of options. Its type, there we go, that's the word I'm looking for. Its typing is pretty good too. I mean, electric flying isn't gonna see anything when it comes to like rock moves, but I mean, you're definitely not gonna be having any extra weaknesses because of the electric type, because you're a flying type now. That gets rid of your entire ground weakness that you have for being a electric type, so that's pretty good. And electric type is one of the best offensive moves types in the game. It's awesome. It has a ton of options, and it's consistently one of the most prominent competitive Pokemon, definitely of the 3 birds. It's not my favorite of the 3, but I mean, it's still really cool, and it's easily the strongest of the legendary bird trio. Now, I kind of want to start throwing some Ultra Balls at it. I mean, you can see I brought a lot along. Zapdos is the one that I've had the most problems with catching. It still has the same catch rate of 3, like every other one of these birds, but I've had more problems with Zapdos than any of the others. I'm not sure if I could go for a headbutt at this point either. I'd be a little afraid to do so, so I don't think I'm going to. I think it's at this point that we start the I don't even know if I can call it a montage. It's just the sequence of events that is about to happen in terms of Ultra Balls being thrown. I do like how the Ultra Ball matches Zapdos's nice color scheme. That's pretty fantastic, I'm not gonna lie, but what's not fantastic is the Ultra Ball throwing. Let's get to it. One, two. Oh man, that was the first one I threw after saying we were gonna go to it, just go to the montage thing, and I thought that was gonna be the one. I was gonna be like, I was just gonna say we're gonna cut. What is this nonsense? This is ridiculous. But unfortunately / fortunately, it was not that one. Or the other one that I just threw. Nope. Nope. Still nothing. One. Done. One. You've been such a tease, Zapdos. Jeez. One. One. Come on. One, two, three. Oh, come on. Oh, I said you were being a tease, but that was the worst. Oh, that was so dirty. One. All right. One. Okay, well, fine. One. Two. Ugh. One. Two. Oh, come on. That's just rude. Whoop. All right. We're back to normal 1 shakes per. I'm down. Nope. Ah, come on. You know, I think I liked it more when you were teasing me with the 2 shakes and the 3 shakes. I think I liked it more back then. Because then at least it gave me like some kind of hope, man. 1, 2. Ooh, okay. I'll take it. It's what I asked for. You know, okay. If we could go back to what we were doing before, I appreciated that last time. One, 2, 3. Oh! Whew, okay, thank you. I appreciate that, Zapdos. You played with me. You tossed me around a little bit. I was getting a little worried because Tommy is at 8 HP. I have no more yawns. And I'm asleep. But we're good. We got Zapdos' data. It's out of the Pokedex. We have all 3 of the legendary bird Pokemon. It is one of the legendary bird Pokemon. While it's flying, it makes crackling and snapping sounds. Now, we have all 3 of them. We have Uno, Dos, and Trace, which is fantastic. I really appreciate that, Zapdos. It's the best. You're the best. And that's crazy. We have 3 of the strongest Pokemon in the world just chilling in our PC. We're not even using it. We're just like, yeah, well, I mean, it's cool. Like, it's shiny, but I mean, I got some other Pokemon here who are way cooler in the first place. Oh man, but that's it for this episode. We did quite a bit in this episode. We talked about what I believe is all of the Pokemon that we had left to talk about. I don't think there are any other Pokemon in the first 150 other than one who I know we can't talk about yet because, well, it's you'll see. But I think we've talked about all of the Pokemon in the entire game that we can talk about. I might be mistaken, but if I am, then that will be shown in the next episode. Because now we have talked about all of the Pokemon, but we have yet to catch all of the Pokemon. We only have a measly 78. That number should be 149. And the next episode is going to be us getting the rest of the Pokemon. Which is gonna be a bit of a journey. Because I still have yet to catch that dang Chansey. But we'll see once we get there. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please click that like button. Remember, you can always click subscribe if you want to stay updated on this series and other stuff coming out from me. Hope I will see you in the next episode when we really have our start to the journey of becoming a true Pokemon master. And I hope that you're having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching.